Hey, favored ones, welcome to another pick a card reading. Before we get in, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed, liked, or commented on any of my videos. And of course, I also super appreciate those who have been with me for a while and encouraging me to continue on. Today, based on one of my spiritual awakenings was when I received 10, 10, 10. I like sequences of 10, but I looked it up online and there was a message from Archangel Gabriel that was channeled through Phoenix Rising Star, and it will be linked below with a message about how to get out of the fear cycle and stay more in a loving vibration. So in honor of 1010, which I'm recording this on, I will be doing the question of pick a pile with how do you get out of the fear cycle? What do you need to remember in order to stay in a more loving vibration? So before I started, I just wanted to let everyone know that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. You are welcome to pick another readings at any time and you have free will. So as well as I'm not doing personal readings online at this time. So if anyone messages you pretending to be me or saying that they want to give you a reading, I will never say, hey, I want to give you a reading for money. I'll usually wait for people to approach me after announcing it. So don't give anyone a scam, any of the scammers your money. So yeah, I had the song Ace of Base, Beautiful Life. So Archangel Gabriel wanted to start off the message with that it is a beautiful life once you've gotten out of the love fear cycle, when it's become less and less with more practice. And yeah, so we get into it. Pile number 1 is the Amazonite. And we have pile number 2 with the Citrine. And pile number 3, we have the Carnelian. And for pile number 4, we have clear quartz. And paired with it, we have the Angel Tarot Messenger deck. So Guardian Angel Messenger Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Yeah, we'll get right into it. Pile number 1. If you chose the Amazonite, then this is your messages from Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, can you give us messages for pile number 1, please? I'm gonna cut the deck. There we go. Archangel Gabriel, can you please come through and calculate to the collective and give a message to pile number 1, the Amazonite, please and thank you. Have 9 of Earth, which is the 9 of Pentacles, which is 444 on the clock. So you may be seeing sequences of 4 a lot. And also 4 is the number of stability. And 9 of Pentacles is a number of stability for sure. Contentment, luxury, and independence. So finding your independence and knowing that you are abundant and making do with what you have. Finding that rainbow in the end. You can really see that despite all these materialistic things that are on the one side of her, she's not the person's not really focused on the materialistic things and more focused on the environment around them and experiences that they have with the scenery. So some of you may really enjoy nature, or this is a sign to get out in nature more and appreciate the changing of the seasons. Depending on where you are, that's autumn, and others it's spring. At the same time, knowing that you have a heart of gold. Like you have all these things, but you still have a heart of gold. So you know to appreciate the things around you. So I feel like for most of you do appreciate the small things that are around you, things that are aesthetic, rain showers, rainbows, storms, the budding of leaves and everything else like that. And, taking care of nature, whether it's pets or plant babies, or just nurturing children or yourself. But you also carry wisdom with the age of the person in the image here is giving me wisdom. So you also have wisdom as well. So the message from Gabriel for you to remember during your hard times is that you are wise. And even though you may make mistakes at times, as all humans do, it's still a learning experience, and you can learn how to, adapt and find your own independence afterwards through learning. If you don't, then there is already, then there could be money coming in for you. You could make your own fashion, or you could own your own business where you make things, because it seems like that she's taking materials and resources and turning them into to things she can wear and buy, or you make money out of making things to wear. You could deal with hoops. I don't know why the loop seemed like a hoop, and it looked almost like on there as well, because it's like it looks kind of like an earring. But like you can make jewelry as well, and decor, because it seems like it's real. They have a good eye for taste from when it does come to materialistic things as well. So when you feel like you're becoming a little too materialistic, Archangel Gabriel is saying that when you're like getting too sucked into like likes and social media and stuff like that, remember to take a moment and pause and connect with nature. So that's and it could be causing fear of not being good enough, with the fact that you're constantly being in a state of being shown other people's accolades, like it constantly being shown other people's being successful and doing other things, so you feel like you're behind, but you're not really. It's all there for you. It will come in its own harvest and season. If you went and go took all those down right now, but you weren't going to eat them, then wouldn't that be going to, like, that wouldn't be the right timing. Same with the rainbow. The rainbow sometimes comes in the middle of the storm, which is, cool and everything, but in most cases, it's usually after, you've had to shut yourself in and do the hard work and, find that wisdom through learning lessons. You may make mistakes, but you find wisdom as well. So don't be afraid of your mistakes. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Remember that there's always new beauty blooming. Like, there's always something new ready to bloom for you. And you can always try again next season. Some of you may be getting a new shelter, a new home. That's what I'm getting from the gazebo, to, like, it may not be much, but it's home to you kind of feel. Which is, you're finding out what your luxury is now. It was also 11/11 not too long ago when I was talking about you getting a home. Could be saying 11/11 a lot. And nines could be important as well with the 9 of Earth, which is also what means beginning and endings, depending on which numerology you look into. But that's everything I have for you for pile number 1 for messages from Archangel Gabriel. Is when you feel like you're behind and not doing good enough, remember that there's always time. You can't watch a boiled pot like you can, but it would seem like it's taking forever. So if you're like constantly watching and waiting for, your manifestations to show up, and you're like, when's it coming, when's it coming, when's it coming, when's it coming, when's it coming? It's like staring at the pot and going, when are you gonna boil, when are you gonna boil? It's gonna boil in its due time. It will. The molecules will move around, much like spirit will move around and get everything to, like, bump into place, and you bump you into your opportunity the same way that those molecules inside of the pot are moving around to bump into each other so that there's an opportunity to make it boil. That's what spirit's doing. It's cooking. It's cooking up some good stuff for you, pile number 1. And Archangel Gabriel just wants you to remember that you will not be overlooked during times of fear, so that you can feel more in a loving space. All right, well, I appreciate you coming through pile number 1, and yeah, thank you for coming by and watching the video, and may you have a good 10/10 portal day, resting and doing what makes you most happiest. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun. Bye. Pile number 2. If you chose the Citrine, then this is for you. It's for optimism, abundance, and the solar plexus chakra. So, Archangel Gabriel, can you please bring a message through for our pile number 2, Citrine, please, and thank you. Yeah, 1 card, please. We have Ace of Fire for pile number 2, opportunity, creativity, and action. So I feel here for you that pile number 2 is that you're really starting to take action towards your own creativity, and it's creating a lot of opportunities with you because like-minded people are being attracted to you because what you're putting out into the universe. So like-minded people attract you. I see that some of you may be into martial arts because it just reminds me of a bow staff there. and it seems like you're not quite mastered of it yet, but you're definitely not a toddler. So I feel like you're intermediate uh, level at whatever your craft is that you're doing. It doesn't have to be martial arts. It could be a workout routine, and now you're doing more reps or sets. It could be that you're doing uh, as a physiotherapy, and you're finally going from, not being able to have it without it clicking or stuff like that, and now it's like really getting the muscles strong around the points of the injury. Sorry, triggering anyone from speaking on it. Sorry. I feel like most of you are receptive though, so thank you. I also feel like you may be working. You may be a daydreamer and do a lot of night traveling as well, because with the angel here, and like it looks like a sun behind it, but there's also a moon, and I just feel like that's what came to me, was like a daydreamer. Like you really like to daydream a lot, and since you have an active imagination and you astral travel a lot, um, when things become in not going the way you would like it to, from impatience or frustrations, uh, you really channel into that part, and you gotta kind of be careful because you can manifest that. Um, so make sure that you're mindful of your thoughts and what direction you would like it to be going in. So like optimism, abundance, solar plexus. So what I feel like you may need to work on your solar plexus a little, especially with that solar light behind the guides, and ask your guides to help you with aligning with that as well. Archangel Raphael can really assist with that. I know this is Archangel Gabriel would like you to know that Raphael is good to call upon. You call upon any of the angels, they say. Some of you may do tarot or other sorts of healing with the ball on the thing on top. Some of you may make your own staffs or walk with a cane or a walking stick. It may be very important to you. Fire is also Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. It's in Aries. Moon in Aries could be important. You could have had another message inside of the reading I did yesterday for the full moon in Aries. And Carnelian is a fire sign crystal as well. So that could be confirmation for some of you. It doesn't mean that this isn't your reading if you are not have a fire sign in your natal chart. Some of you may enjoy watching clouds or taking pictures of clouds and looking for symbolisms in it, or symbolisms in nature from animals and numbers, numerology as well. Ace of Wands is usually talking about action and it coming through swiftly. So I feel like there's opportunity for your creativity and action to coming through swiftly from your divine, and to not yet let those frustrations and self-doubt get in the way of your manifestations by thinking it's not coming, because it will. Like day and night. Like day and night, your turn shall come to. I feel like also that some of you may have already be established in one thing, but are learning another craft as well. Archangel Gabriel says that it's honoring your inner child. whatever it is that you have been doing, it's honoring your inner child, and it's happy that you are taking that the leap of faith, like with the Fool card, um, taking a leap of faith towards knowing that this artistic endeavor will create opportunities for friendship, partnerships, action, and all around the globe. Because if this moon is up and the sun's um, I know it can happen in one place, but it just makes me think that you taking action and creativity will be viewed by people when from all sides of the world. So you may be a herbologist, or like using herbs for or salt cleansings, or cleansings with sage from the earth, because it just reminded me of a really huge like sage stick, as well as some of you may use uh, crystal balls. Oh, ooh, some of you may work with crystals to make jewelry. Um, is what I've gotten from the message there. And with the pink from the dress, not only are you honoring your inner child, you're also honoring your divine feminine. So you're open to receiving and being nurturing and healing others and yourself, and just really allowing spirit to come through and be giving. So that's a good energy to stay in. So to just remember that uh, in times of fear, that you can call on Archangel Raphael and Gabriel, to remember that you are taking the action, so you should see the results, is your affirmation. If I'm taking action, I should see results. Like even with Newton's law, an equal opposite reaction. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Don't quote me on it if I'm wrong. If I'm right, then yes. Humbling. Definitely some fire energy around here. Yeah, you're definitely honoring your inner divine feminine. Being funny, being nurturing, and creative. Being divine feminine is being creative and getting you out of the physical realm. It's more of the spiritual realm. That's where your art comes from. So if you feel like you're at a block and whatnot, try to create. And remind yourself you're doing the work. It was 23-23, so 2s and 3s could be important to you. I believe that's everything for now. Thank you for coming through and letting me read your energy. I appreciate all your support. So hopefully I see you all in the next video. Remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun. Bye now. Pile number 3. We have Citrine. If you chose this pile, we will be asking your messages from Archangel Gabriel. Carnelian restores vitality, and creativity. It is also connected to the Archangel Michael. So you could be fire signs, or each just like calling upon Archangel Michael, or you may like to in the future. But back to Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel, can I get a message for our pile number 3? pile number 3, Citrine, on how they can, what they can remember during times of fear to stay in the energy of love. Sorry, it's cute. 9 of water. Some of you, Archangel Gabriel wants you to remember you're cute. Some of you may not feel worthy, or some of you may feel like you ain't cute, and Archangel Gabriel, like, you know, you cute. So even if you're quirky or weird or a dork or something, most best people are. I'm just letting you know. You're still cute. So, male, female, woman, man, non-binary, gender fluid. It don't matter who, what, where. If there's a cat watching this, you cute. Yeah. So, anyone who's watching this, you cute. 9 of water, which is 9 of cups in the traditional deck, and wishes, dreams, happiness. During the time of fear, what you enjoy most is comedy. It makes your inner child happy. It reminds you of making wishes. This could be my prankster fucking, oh, excuse my language. This could be my prank. Some of you may swear a lot, like get really intense. This is definitely my prankster type of pile nurseries here. Could work with trickster gods such as Loki, Ran, Coyote. There's a whole bunch of them. Iktomi, Asani as well. There's a lot of them, but it's what makes you happy and connects you to your ancestors and divine. With some of you may enjoy dandelions, Beauty and the Beast, and you like never-ending wishes. Being around you is like gang jokes. It's like a never-ending wish. And Archangel Gabriel would like you to know that it's okay for you to take a moment and relax and have gaming time, be silly, and that just because you're silly doesn't mean you shouldn't be taken serious. It just means that you know how to stay lighthearted, which is important in times like these where some comedic relief can do some good sometimes. Most importantly, you're allowed to seek that out. So if you're having a hard time, Archangel Gabriel wants you to put on some comedy, put on a funny cartoon. Don't indulge too much and get lost in the nostalgia of it. Because they also want you to focus on they want you to focus on your dreams and happiness as well. And you can't do that if you're constantly taking in other people's content instead of making your own. So you have to find balance here with it. But it doesn't mean that you have to shame yourself whenever you do want to indulge in that silliness and watch like an animated movie, or rom-com, whatever it is that's silly that makes you happy. Video clips of like fails successfully, or just back in the day there was like this show called Oops or Wipeout where people would be like doing bouncing competitions on obstacle courses. Some of you may like watching obstacle courses, as well as some of you may have to travel for travel a lot for your work, and that could take the fun out of it. So Archangel Gabriel is like trying to get you to remember what you're doing this dream for. Why did you get it started? What did it make you happy? And maybe do a prompt of something funny, like think of the most funniest word you can think of and try to incorporate it into your art somehow. Like, I don't know, flabbergasted sounds funny, and so does multifaceted. They sound funny, but there's nothing wrong with them. You try to add it in there, and it'll be like, get your creativity going so that you can have your dream. But don't forget to take time to have fun too, because you're not gonna be at your most creative if you're having a block because you're not having any fun. So when you're feeling like things are too serious in your life, then they probably aren't. Take a silly break. So Archangel Gabriel's suggestion is take a silly break and then get back to being serious. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a happy 10/10 portal, relaxing and having fun. And remember to, well, it's inside my thing anyway. Remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun. This is 3133, so you could be seeing 333 a lot as well. And you were pile 3, so that's cool. See you in the next video. Bye. Pile number 4. If you chose the clear crystal quartz, we have it as the master healing stone and boosts immune system. Is also known to be the replacement of any other stone when you're doing rituals, if you're into that. Another cool thing about this one is I actually dropped it in the snow in winter and couldn't find it, but then I ended up finding it in spring. So I feel like a cold, dark part of your life is coming to an end, and you're healing. Like, you could be master number. It was 3233 when I said that, so master number could be 33 for you, but you don't have to. Is your life path number. It could be 6 as well. Yeah, I feel like something is thawing out for you. It could be like you're feeling your guardedness against being vulnerable, or feeling like you can't go any further with your healing and felt like you were stagnated, but now things are getting heated up and moving around for you. And you can do anything. You're like, I don't feel held back by myself anymore. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to heal and take accountability and be vulnerable again. And that's awesome energy to be in. Pile number 4. We'll get a message from Gabriel what to do during times when you feel fear to cycle back into the loving vibration. Have renewal here, which I believe is the Tempress, is it called? I believe in the original deck. Hold on a second, I will look it up. Yeah, it's in Temperance in the original. So we have the renewal, and it's about a time of rebirth. As I was saying, you know, you're thawing out, it's time for a rebirth, healing, renewing, reflection, self-evaluation. You're evaluating what you needed to like clear from your life, whether that was this people, situation, um, whatever was no longer serving you. It could have even been, for some of you, the way you were speaking towards yourself, or being too harsh on yourself and self-sabotaging, but I don't feel like you're indulging in that type of behavior anymore. And I like the fact that um, it came out with this symbolism as Archangel Gabriel as a message, and the trumpet is the symbol for that. So I love that synchronized. Archangel Gabriel wants you to know that you are a messenger as well, whether it's an artist, public speaking, being a teacher, marketer. You are an artist. It's time for you to spread your message. So you're now going through a rebirth. You've healed yourself. You've done your self-evaluation and built yourself back up. And now you're self-aware. And it's time for you to spread that story and share with others, whether it's on a platform or just in your day-to-day life with the people who are supportive and around you. That's inspiring them to heal and, you know, recover as well, whether it's through an injury or through sobriety, whatever it is that you're working on from your past shadow self, and, you know, becoming the better version that you can be every day is inspiring others to do so as well. You see a lot of green and purple, so you could be wearing that a lot recently. Or working on your heart chakra and your crown chakra could be opening up for you with the colors and the clouds there. I don't know if you can see that well on the camera, but the clouds surrounding the upper part of the angel is green and purple. It could also be an indication to add those to your food diet if more greens and purples. Since it mentioned with the clear crystal quartz boosting immune systems, so that could be a message there for some of you, is to add more greens and purples to your food diet. So yeah, it's a master healing stone. So you remember, if when you're feeling fear and want to boost yourself as well, it through music. With the trumpet here, I feel like for our pile number 4 is the best way that you cycle from a fear state to a more loving vibration is through music, whether it's making it yourself, just humming, or if you're just listening to other people's music. If you put on a song that's more upbeat, if even before you're in the state of being upset, make yourself a happy happy playlist, or at least a nonchalant playlist, so you can at least like have some cosmos sounding stuff or in the background, you know, or even funny sound effects too. You could have a whole bunch of like different donkey sounds on a playlist for you to listen to when you're upset, like that one meme where it's like, if you're upset, try saying beep boop beep bop boop beep beep boop bop beep, and try and be upset after that. It's just like, when you're feeling upset, I feel you do really well with sound cleansing. So whether that's music, using sound bowls online, or if you use different level of frequency hertz that you can look up online, like uh, I know there's 435 and stuff like that, are different levels for clearing out the chakras and realigning yourself. So I feel like that could help with pile number 4 with your with cycling from love, the fear to love, and that's your message from Archangel Gabriel. So I appreciate you coming through and listening to my messages, and it was fun connecting with your energy. I hope to see you all in the next video, and remember to eat, hydrate, and have fun. All right, bye now.